Your wish is my command. So sitting in that party waiting for the bans, not sure if it will be a 4 out of 4 in a Taka pick for Tony Lu, or if he can maybe change his hero lock in.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. We will see about that. I guess they do switch out.
Yep, Tony Lu.
Tony Lu and
For Swan.
Interesting choice, and switching sides. So we do have now Angry Pandas on the blue side, and on the red side we do have Alliance. We'll see which bands we're coming out with this time. Maybe not a Petal and not a Sawban, since those are very frequent and high-picked heroes normally and so far.
Celeste is the band from
Nice.
Leia representing Angry Pandas here. And now we have Team B Alliance having the opportunity to ban their favorite hero, or at least favorite banning hero. Need to see about that. Can be Rona, can be Vox, can be anything. Let's wait about that. Vox, there we go.
So that is interesting. There's actually like Celeste and Vox both being banned. That is leaving Scarf pretty alone as a very strong laner. And since Angry Pandas is picking first, I would say nope, never mind. They're going for the Rona, and yeah. So this keeps open the Scarf for Alliance, would totally work out if they work and go with that. Maybe pick an Arden into that as well. Oh, no, it is Taka and Arden. Maybe they want to show them now how a Taka is getting executed very well, since Angry Pandas had not too much luck in the last 2 matches with their Taka pick. Waiting on the answer from Angry Pandas. Any thoughts, Tasty Bacon? What if we are looking at Alliance, what they might end up laning with? If because I mean, I'm most certain that there's going to be, yep, there it is, a Cath and a Scarf pick. So we have the top 3 out of the picture.
I mean, we just saw in that previous game that clearly Avant is not afraid to pick the Ringo and played extremely well with it. And actually, yep, there we are going to see the Ringo being picked up there. So I wasn't too surprised by that, just because, you know, he literally just played and did it so well against a Vox as well. So I'm actually a little bit surprised that Vox was the one that was banned away, but there it is. So
yep, Vox, Ringo it is again. Here everyone instantly locked in, and yeah, I would suggest we are back in a second on the fold. Welcome back, over 900 viewers watching the 3rd place match here for the VGL. It is the European 3rd place match for now, where at the moment Alliance having the upper hand, and now Angry Pandas here from the left to the right, and from the right to the left it is Alex Magic, Look At Me, and Avant won their first match. As you can see on top, they are placed are seated number 6, whereas Angry Pandas are seated number 8, which means statistically, or yeah, kind of from that one, they are the 6th best team in Europe, as well as Angry Pandas are the 8th best team. So let's see about that in this matchup here, meeting in the 3rd place match, since they both lost the semi-finals. And now there comes the first skirmish.
Yeah, down in the jungle, it is going to be Tomb Raider, the one being focused on 3v1. That is going to be an easy pickup there for the side of Alliance. Just finding someone, forcing them out of position and picking up the kill. So early 1-0 kill lead for them.
Yeah. And heavily weapon power team here from Alliance. No crystal power at all. Whereas Leia represents with Scarf the only crystal power item build here. But first of all, Alex Magic seems to have a pillow fight with Tomb Raider. But now Leia going in for the real damage and picking up the kill. Good job.
Yeah, the two protectors don't do a whole lot to each other, but once you throw in a carry into the mix, that's when the damage starts to fly. And so evening it back up there on the side of Angry Pandas, but it is still a gold lead already forming here on the side of Alliance, as Avant once again phenomenally farming on this Ringo, already up to 20 CS to just the 10 from Leia, and now forcing Leia out of the way a bit, dropping her down to 50% health. That's going to be a difficult matchup. I mean, Avant is just so good on this Ringo, constantly throwing out those critical hits and the Achilles strikes.
Really got good here to see super solid Ringo, still a 1.8, and let's jump back here to the bottom right where Alex Magic facing Swan and Tomb Raider. That Scout Trap won't save your life, and of course that is basically it here. And in the top lane, Ringo is picking up against Scarf. Well done.
Yep, Ringo getting the kill. There was finally the kill getting picked up by Tomb Raider, taking the kill onto Alex Magic, but I think Alex is going to be perfectly fine with that. He kept two of them stalled for so long, and yeah, they got the kill out of it, but early kills are worth so little in terms of gold. And while all of that was going on, Look At Me has just been in the enemy jungle farming up, staying a little bit ahead of Zhuan here, but now going to be finding Tomb Raider, and this could be trouble. He is going to try and take out those two camps, will get them, and now try and make the, actually going to turn and try and fight Tomb Raider. Tomb Raider having to use the boots activation to get out. Here comes Leia looking to add the fire damage and will pick up the kill. Actually, the kill went over to Tomb Raider, but it is still the dead Taka at the end of the day. 3-2 in favor of Angry Pandas on kills, but the gold lead still belongs to Alliance.
Yep. And there we go, Alliance having again the upper hand for now. Rona, Swan here, getting that camp going back away. Rona Scarf can be a change here, since I think Swan is a stronger Rona than Tony Lu was showing the performance with Taka in the recent matches, and that's not the first time we see Swan with Rona. Also in the quarterfinals he played exactly that setup, super strong.
Yeah, we do see now Avant again going aggressive, but gonna step on that scout trap, take a lot of damage. Leia drinking that potion to try and stay alive here. And here comes Tomb Raider looking to get the gank in. Avant is low, but there's no follow-up from Leia. Maybe a lack of communication there, because you got to figure if a Spitfire had come through after that stun, it maybe would have been a kill. Instead, Avant will be able to escape the turret. Decent gold payout picked up as Taka does secure the gold mine, just at about 50% full. And here they go, backing off, and again, aggressive play from the Angry Pandas. They love to try and live in the enemy jungle. Look At Me looking for an opportunity to jump in. They're going to actually take this minion mine. This is a very, very early minion mine capture. I think part of that is to try and just ease the pressure in the lane, but Look At Me going to be going in, instantly rethinking his decision after seeing how little damage Zhuan just took off of that.
Exactly. Would have gone back here as well. So let's see. Leia here having a farm of total 34 versus 63. And that is just a huge difference. Avant here showing off a very solid Ringo at the moment. And he is on an alternating current. That is very interesting. No Sorrow Blade first. No tension bow. But Leia falling here. Just captured that. Almost look at me going down as well.
Evening up the kills here, and Alliance are just looking very strong once again. Still holding on to a small lead. Avant gonna make his way back to the lane though, and now these minions are worth more, although Avant walking very far forward, going to get stunned, and a couple of attacks back, but ends up not being anything coming from that. Juan having to run through the turret to get into the jungle, as they may be looking for the Taka. They are gonna find each other here, fight over those double jungle camps, but now the stun, no, not gonna come through. A great Kaku to avoid that damage, and CC.
Yeah, that was well done, and we see the percentages from the betting pool, from the community, from the viewers. 20% now for Angry Pandas. That dropped here a lot, and now we see here they want to force the gold miner, and a favorite alliance that went up to 80%. Angry Pandas picking up the decent gold payout. Look at me picking up the kill on Leia, and there comes the ultimate on Swan. Well blocked, bit of damage, and Swan trying to get the enemy to the left side, falling in the end.
Avant once again having a great game on Ringo thus far, up by almost 40 CS, as well as 2-0-1 on the kills. Even Taka 3-1-0 is behind on CS, but has those 3 kills. So Alliance gonna be trying to carry through once again, relying on the damage from the lane predominantly. Avant already having a ton of damage, is actually going for a crystal power Ringo build this time. Was going weapon power in the first game. This game opting for those crystal power items. So we'll have to see. It means that ultimate's going to be doing a ton of damage, but there goes Taka jumping onto the Leia. So getting them pretty low. But you had mentioned, it was looking to be an all weapon power team from Alliance. Decided to switch it up so that, I agree with the call here to switch it up because of the fact that Rona and Catherine would both be perfectly happy building nothing but armor items. And now they can't do that.
Yeah, Blast Tremor, Leia versus, look at me, on the left side, on the right side, 2 versus 2, both falling on the left side and on the right side. Gauntlet drop, Swan falling in the end to Avant here, 2-1 trade in favor of the Lions.
A great gauntlet drop there. It forced Juan to have to stay underneath the turret. If they had tried to run away, it would have just been into the gauntlet wall and still been stunned under the turret. So tried to just get as much damage as they could, but not enough to pick up a kill in return. Instead, Tomb Raider going to be in a lot of trouble. There's the ultimate. That's going to do so much damage. Those ticking, burning damage stacks, are they going to be enough? Even if they wouldn't have been, the Achilles shot coming out to secure the kill, and Ringo is now unbeatable.
Yeah, that works out here. Crystal Power finishing the Broken Myth, and is now on Void Battery, which might lead maybe into, I don't know, Eve of Harvest. I don't know where that is going to end, but we will see hopefully in a few minutes. Whereas Swan is going for the Shiver Steel Storm God banner that works out in a Warhorn later on maybe, but look at that, trying to push that turret but failing in the end here to Alliance, who are just ahead with 6 kills and 3,000 gold after 10.5 minutes.
And look at me, able to jump in there and pick up the kill onto Scarf. Very, very squishy, choosing his targets. There's really only one target for him to jump on like that, and it is going to be the Scarf every single time. Now Tomb Raider trying to run away, trying to regen health, but it's not going to be enough, as Arden will finish that one off. And all of a sudden, Alliance out to a 4,000 gold lead here at just 11 minutes into the game.
So, let's have a look here at the item builds. Leia finishing up that Eve of Harvest, of course. Going for a bit of tier 1 defense items. Look at that. Fighting again for a one-on-one trade. And Avant not falling with a slither of health here. Surviving. Well played. And the Halcyon Potion saved his life.
A Halcyon Potion as well as the Gauntlet to stop Zhuan, but it's only a temporary stop. Zhuan will be able to get in. Actually, Catherine steals that one away. This should still be a bit of a push onto this turret. Taka actually going very deep underneath the turret looking for that, but he will not be able to get enough damage onto it just yet. However, they should be able to get out of here, but now they want to maybe re-engage, just trying to keep everyone in the same area, waiting for Ringo to come back down the lane and just trying to stall out this push. But their turret should be falling here. It's 3 players on it and no one really able to try and defend it. Again, Taka jumping straight onto Leia. Leia looking for that kill, is going to get stunned though and not gonna go down. Look at me will be the one that actually pays the price there. So great job by Angry Panda starting to turn this one around, though that ultimate doing so much damage with the crystal power Ringo.
Yeah, well played here. 1-1 trade once again, as usual, normally between Leia and Avant. The gold miner is up almost 50%, digging for Alliance at the moment. And look at that. Again here, Avant killing Leia for 270. Not the best performance since Vox was banned here for Leia. And that was not, yeah, very nice for that player, since Vox is obviously his or her main.
Yeah, having a little bit of trouble here, especially because of the Taka. Look at me is just constantly able to jump directly onto the Scarf. Really only Catherine there to stop those assassination attempts. And Avant again doing phenomenal. Oh, Zhuan trying to take the gold mine, thinking it was safe, but the entirety of Alliance was down at the jungle shop. Here comes a big fight. The Gauntlet going to be put down, and the burning ultimate from Scarf is going to do quite a bit of damage, but will it be enough? Does not look like it as they get 1 kill. Look at me, he's actually very close to falling. He's going to take a tower shot and go down. Avant still very healthy. There goes the ultimate. That's going to secure the kill. 546 damage through the reflex block. So it's not actually going to get the kill because the reflex block does, of course, deny the burning damage.
Yeah, exactly.
However, that was just a huge chunk, even without the burning damage, for one hero to take.
Okay, so gold miner up 3/4. And that should be a target for Angry Pandas very soon, but at the moment Alliance here having the upper hand, not only in early game, but also in mid game, where we are at now. Having almost... Yeah, just go ahead.
I was going to say, I don't think the Angry Pandas are going to be able to get onto that gold mine in time. It's going to be eaten by the Kraken in about 20 seconds. Zhuan going to make an attempt at it, but here comes Look at Me. Will they be able to dissuade him enough, though? This is going to be close. They're going to fight really hard for this gold. They actually pick it up, and the jump out from Rona, Zhuan able to steal the Kraken, or steal the gold mine just before the Kraken and get out alive. Wow. Although...
Very, very well played here. And there is the kill from Avant on Swan, and Avant is continuing the rampage. Silenced, but of course the auto attacks here stacked to Leia. And look at that starter stepping, it works out. There comes the Fountain of Renewal from Alex Magic. He drops the gauntlet. Look at me joining the fight for the final kill here. There is the ace for Alliance.
Yeah, the Fountain of Renewal keeping Avant alive for so long in that skirmish, able to pick up the 2 of the 3 kills, and now they get the ace, so they are gonna just shove in onto this turret. They pick up that turret now. It's their first turret of the game. Of course, Kraken is up, but they're just gonna be looking for more damage, trying to make sure that there's not really going to be too much that Angry Pandas could do to try and contest this if they do opt to go for it.
So let's have a look here. Look at me. Tension Bow, Serpent Mask, and the block. 5-4-4. Rona getting that minion miner. And that is the next fight. Swan is in the middle of everyone. Leia preparing the ultimate for the Dragon's Breath here on Look At Me. There comes Avant with the ultimate as well onto Leia. 800 damage and picking up a double kill just on time. Swan falling here on the edge from the lane to the jungle. Well played, Avant.
Though that ultimate just does so much damage. It is absolutely insane on this Crystal Power Ringo build. And then of course the auto attacks aren't anything to laugh at either with that alternating current. You know, every other attack adding his Crystal Power to it, which ends up being a pretty massive amount. We saw was able to just chase down Juan on this Rona and pick up the kill. Look how quickly he's able to take this turret with that attack damage bonus. Of course, the Silver Strike's allowing him to attack even faster. Stutter stepping perfectly. And big damage onto Leia with just one auto attack. Gonna try and chase this one down. Will pick it up. And now Avant has to run for his life. But here comes the support from his team. The gauntlet goes down. This is going to lock Juan and Tomb Raider into the fight. Red Mist trying to stay alive for as long as possible. It's not going to be enough. That will be an ace for Alliance. 24-8 on the kills. Alliance is just rolling through this one.
Yeah, that was really good. Looks like Alliance is going to close off the game very soon, being the third place team here in the VGL. And that looks like a one-sided match at the moment. Angry Pandas, I'm missing the well-prepared fights as well as the aggressiveness we have seen yesterday in the quarterfinals. I think 1,000 viewers can agree on that here, watching the VGL third place match together with us.
Yeah, this should be able to close this one out pretty soon here. I mean, they just took down one of the crystal turrets without even having the Kraken. I think they're going to move on over, either look to just start this up or try and force a fight down here. And then that would be pretty much the game as they poke the Kraken just to make it mad. But everyone is backing off. There is everyone from Angry Pandas up in the lane. It looks like they may just be trying to sneak a turret, but they're just going to get collapsed on. This could be bad news. They are going to try and focus down the turret before they go for the fight. Here comes the ultimate, though, from Ringo. It's going to hit Leia. That's going to be the kill. The gauntlet dropping down. Juan and Tomb Raider are stuck inside of it with the turret. They do eventually get the turret, but this is going to be an ace, which will, of course, mean the game. 30 seconds to push down and take just one turret and then the crystal, and Alliance are going to take third place in the VGL qualifier.
Exactly. So well played. Should have enough time here to close the game, and yeah, I think we can say congratulations to Alliance. And that was really solid here, showing off that they are way better than Angry Pandas after a 2-0 win for the third place match, which means we are very close to the finals, ladies and gentlemen, which is the match everyone is waiting for. Gamers 2 versus Red Chimera. Best of 5, we have to say here. So the item builds, nothing too spectacular. We talked about Evan here, the metal jacket, broken myth, Aegis, clockwork and alternating current. Very spectacular to see that, and to see that working as well. So that was pretty nice, and yeah, that is the only thing I see here to point out. Swan finishing off 2 items, Stormguard banner, Shiver Steel, and Atlas Pauldron. Tomb Raider went in the end for an Aftershock on Catherine. Leia pretty solid build here on the Scarf. Alex Magic in the bottom right with just in the end a breaking point on Arden, very interesting. And Look At Me. Yep, that was a solid attacker play, so definitely here well-deserved third place. And again here, congratulations from our end.
Yeah, just got 900 bucks by winning that matchup. And
Nice.
for the fourth place we have 600. And now moving into the finals, it's all about the 5 grand for the winner, the winning team, and also the little ticket, which is allowing them to compete in Korea.
Yeah, VIPL, this is where the big money is. I mean, here as a prize pool, that money is also very, very nice. But of course, there is more. And if we talk about more, we are talking about esport as its best. That's happening in Seoul, South Korea, where Donjon and me commentated on the Vainglory Worlds back then a few months ago. And in the meantime, the VIPL happened as well. Gangsters returned as a champion, got knocked out in the quarterfinals yesterday on VGL North America. Crazy stuff happening, and I would say we will be back after a trailer in our studio.
Wait, even better.
Oh,
we have the MVP video from yesterday.
I have no idea about that. Who is this? So let's watch that one together.